Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Shayla Swain. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about something a little different.
Damn, mommy.
I just want to
Subscribe. I'm sure you guys can tell from the title. We're gonna be talking about body image. Sorry. Let me get it right, honey. Let me get it right. Okay. So, why did I want to talk about body image? Because I think everyone struggles with their body image. And I feel like if you don't struggle with your body image, then I think you're a god dang lie. Okay? So I guess this is basically for everyone. But unless you are that like 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1% that, you know, loves themselves 100%, then you can go ahead and click off this video. But if you're one of those, like me, oh, perfect timing, eh? That absolutely loves their body, but at the same time has, you know, some struggles, some insecurities, and some sad days sometimes when the pouch just ain't looking right, you know what I'm saying? It's just easy for people to like talk about change in their body and all that stuff, and you see stuff going from 300 pounds to 150 in a year or two, and you know, they talk about how their life has changed and how they're so much happier. But my thing is, honey, you still lost some weight. My thing is, you should be happy, you know, no matter what weight you are, and you lose weight because you're happy, or you make a change in your life because you're happy, not because you feel like you need to change to be happy. You know, you get what I'm saying? You feel, okay, you felt it. I just want to talk about my experience, and hopefully you guys can relate and we can have a conversation, okay? I will be inserting photos, maybe here, about my overall journey of weight gain. Like, and this is the thing, to backpedal, this basically started in middle school. In middle school, I 100% knew what was going on with my body, and I knew that I did not like it because I went to a school that majority of them were white girls and maybe Mexican and Asian. Yeah, so white, Asian, maybe Mexican, or like maybe some Persian, Arabic. But for the most part, those people looked the same in every way. You know what I mean? Like, they all had their own trends, they all had their own skin tone, they all had their own body, and it all kind of looked the same. Like, the only time there were like curvy girls that were attractive is if they had no boobs, but they had a big butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like me in middle school with some boobs and a butt and a tummy. Like, that was a struggle. That was a struggle. Luckily, I met two other girls that looked like me, Ava and Izzy. Shout out to y'all, and we became best friends. And not just because we looked alike, but just because we were great friends. And that honestly is what got me through middle school. But I still, behind closed doors, had problems with my body because every girl that had a boyfriend, every girl that was dating, every girl that had attention, they all looked not like us, you know? Plus, they were white. That's another story. But anyway, since then, my struggles have continued. I guess like when I really noticed that I stopped really liking my body, I went to the beach with my mom, and we were wearing our bathing suits, and I was wearing a bathing suit that didn't even show my tummy. It was just like, you know, cheeky bottoms, and then it had like, it was a halter top. It had a string going up here, but then it was covered all around here, and then there's a little flap that covered my stomach. So what I didn't like was that I had bigger arms, and it just made like this part poached over. My boobs were like saggy, and I had a pouch, so like even though I'm wearing a tank top over it, so you can't see my stomach really, but through the tank top you can see my stomach, you know what I'm saying? Literally, my stomach looks like the top of an apple, because the top of the apple where the stem is like my belly button, and then around the little boop parts, that's my fat. That was me. That was me. Probably even my freshman year. I could be wrong. But anyway, that's when I noticed, because I saw that picture after we took it, and I was super insecure after. So the fact that I commented, that's when I remember like officially being like, I don't like that picture. Since then, throughout high school, I was always like on like in that size, but then I was on basketball team. So my sophomore year I was on varsity, which was way harder. We worked out more days. The coach that came in made us do weightlifting almost every day, if not every other day after our practice. And then I was in marching band, so I would have marching band almost every day, or for sure every Wednesday 3 to 6 after basketball practice. So I was barely eating during the day, and I was like working out all the time, burning so many calories. So I was smaller, but little did I know that I was small. I would literally look at other girls and think that I was like the biggest girl out of the group, where I was like, you know, like, I don't know, I just thought I was the chubbiest girl. But now that I look back, I was so skinny, and I envy myself, because that was a time where I barely ate shit and I was losing weight like crazy, and I was still complaining about it. So you know what, you little skinny girls that complain about how you're small and how you don't like this and how you don't like that, I get it, because I get that you don't see yourself that way. But I'm gonna tell you today, you better change your mind, because once you turn fat, you can't go back. You really can't. I feel like in here you really can't. Anyway, I'm not fat. I know I was never fat. These are the pictures of when I was smaller. And yeah, I just thought I was bigger, and it was really sad, because now that I look at those photos, I show my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my god, look, I was gonna. And now I just feel ugh sometimes. I guess the reason why I brought this up is because we're in quarantine. So what are we doing? Eating, sleeping, sometimes exercising. I know for me, I was on a good rate. I was exercising, I was doing my ab workouts, I was getting out for walks, and I still do that here and there. But I think my mental just makes me have like days, like I don't want to get out of bed, or I don't want to go take a shower, I don't want to do this. And it's just because I'm in the house and it's the same shit every day, and I'm just over it. So I think I'm just getting a little on the low side, like, you know, with my emotions. And like, yeah, that plays a factor, because even though I know I don't want to gain weight and I don't want to look certain ways, I still, because of the circumstances, I still want to have an ice cream to make me feel better. I still want to have some Twizzlers, Red Vines things, and I still want to have 2 bowls of cereal in the morning, because it's my favorite cereal. And now I have time to sit down and eat cereal, because I don't have to wake up and rush to school and not eat breakfast. You know, I just gotta wake up, not brush my teeth, make sure I don't have my camera on for classes, and I'm good. And that's so bad, you know. I need to motivate myself to get up and get dressed and work out and move, people. We gotta move. Back on track to the initial conversation. Like, I think it's very important for us to always love our body in the state that it is in, because me realizing how smaller I was when I was younger makes me realize that I should have, you know, loved it even more. And I should have realized that I looked good, and I need to realize that I still look good. Like, I'm not to a point where I'm like far, I don't think anyone's ever far gone, but I'm not to the point where I like have health issues, and that could possibly keep me from continuously working out and doing the things that I need to do to get to the point where I want to be. And that's not because I feel like I need to be skinny or I need to be smaller. It's because I want to be smaller and I want to be skinnier and I want to look good in the photos when I take them. And I just need to continue to train my mind that where I'm at right now is fine, but where I want to be is the goal, and that's my motivation. A lot of things that prevent me from staying in that headspace, and I bet for you guys too, is seeing things on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. What the worst is Instagram. Anyone can sign their name agreeing that Instagram is the worst social media to be on for self-image, because we have our Kim K's, our Kylie J's, and we have our Cardi B's, our Nicki Minaj's, or all these people that may or may not be 100% real. Don't know, don't quote me, but looking at the way the body is looking, some people want that, some people don't have it.